Welcome back to SwitchOff South Africa. I'm Nicky, as always, in power corruption to change cars and all things motoring. As you guys can see, I am smiling because I have the love of my life. You know, Nkosazana is the love of my life, ne? But before Nkosazana, this is a vehicle that I really loved. On the channel, you'll see there's the red one, there's the blue one, the V300. This is the new one of those ones that I spoke about now. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about this vehicle, from the external look of the vehicle, interior look of the vehicle. We're gonna speak about its features that it has, because there's some few things that I'm sure you guys are wondering. Is there a difference from the previous one to this one? And yes, there is a difference, but there is no difference. But I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. And then yeah, we're gonna speak about how much it costs. And then you know how we do it. We're gonna speak about insurance, Naked Insure. You can get insurance code in under 90 seconds through the app. It's easy, just click the link in the description box below. My link, click that, get your insurance code. And then yeah, this is the Mercedes-Benz V300 exclusive. So the extra look of the vehicle, as you guys are seeing, this is a different vehicle up front. So you get different set of LED headlamps. This is the multi-beam LED from Mercedes-Benz. Then you get this grille. Honestly, at first, I was not a fan of this grille because I'm used to the normal grille that we know in the outgoing V-Class. But this grille has grown on me. I really do like it. And it also has an illuminated LED headlamp that's currently on. I'll try my best to show you that. If not, I'll show you with the night pictures or night photos or night videos, pictures, what am I saying? So you get that LED strip over there, big grille, your front cameras here, your sensors are here, Mercedes-Benz badging up front. Then you get a redesigned front bumper so that you can incorporate that this is a whole new model. And then that's it towards the front. So that's the main difference. Side profile of the vehicle, it looks like the one that we know on the streets. It looks like the outgoing model. There's the side profile of the vehicle, but the main thing that you guys are seeing right now is that this one has something that is controversial. Controversial in the sense of, I per se myself didn't like it when I first saw it, and I'm talking about the wheels this car has. I didn't like them on pictures when I saw them because I'm like, these Maybach wheels, they don't look good or anything like that. Then I saw the car in person. Before I had it, I was like, okay, they do work. Then I went and picked this one up, and for the week I've had this vehicle. Honestly, if you're getting this V-Class, this new one, please get it with those wheels. There's no need to get the other wheels because those wheels stand out. They show you that you're in the new V-Class. I per se honestly love these wheels. Tell me down below in the comment section, what do you guys think of these wheels? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Honestly, for me, at first they didn't work, but right now for me these wheels are the ones and they work. And I'll show you a few party tricks in terms of at the back. It's not really new party tricks because they're on the outgoing one, but I'm gonna show them here. Then I'm gonna show you the difference at the back with regards to the outgoing one and this one. So moving on to, obviously side profile looks the same. Guys, these wheels, man, hey, for me they work. But moving on to the back, the main difference that you'll see at the back is the tail lamps are different. So with the outgoing model, the tail cover is red. In this one, it's clear. So you just see the LED lights inside. The tail cover is clear. I actually do like it. You can see that it's different. As much as, so I've said this about the V-Class, that Mercedes-Benz, I hope they don't mess the formula because the V-Class looks so good. So I hope they just update a few things, but keep the structure and everything of the body of the car the same. And that's exactly what they did. So clearly they listened to me or listened to everyone else. I like that about the vehicle. You'll see the main changes of those vehicles, like the main changes in the interior. We'll speak about that. But that's what you get. You get V300 badging on the left-hand side of the vehicle. Another addition that they've done is here at the back. They've written Mercedes-Benz. So the outgoing one doesn't write Mercedes-Benz. And then over here, there's the camera. The camera for your rear view mirror. Your rear view mirror is a camera. You should be seeing it on the replay videos, and then I'll show you guys when you get in the interior as well. And then, so there's two ways to open a Mercedes-Benz V-Class. Even the outgoing one is the same thing. So you get this window, it opens up, you load your things up top, and then there is this part, right? Then it opens, it's electric, I like that. Before we actually, what I want to show you about the car, before that, in the outgoing Mercedes-Benz V-Class, and this was like my favorite feature, right? One of my favorite features, this window, you could control it. You could open this window just a bit and it looks good. If you're driving behind a V-Class, the outgoing one, those windows open up like this. I love that. This one, this doesn't open. Mercedes-Benz South Africa, Mercedes-Benz Global, Mercedes-Benz wherever. Why did you guys change that? Unless if you have to opt it. But if you have to opt it, wrong choice. If it's an option. If it's not an option, why? But let's move on to Few things that the outgoing one has it, but I'm gonna show you that this one also has. So you can put your things up here and down here, but if you want to put something a bit larger, you can lift this, and then that lifts up like that, and then drop it down. So you know, when you do shopping, like if you shop at Woolworths and stuff, there's those grocery bags, so they don't have plastics. So sometimes you forget your grocery bag, and you be like, I have to buy a grocery bag. So Mercedes-Benz V300d helps you out with that. You don't need your grocery bag. You don't need to remember, oh, let me take grocery bags because I'm going to Woolworths or wherever. You can easily just lift here. You get 2 crates. This crate this side. This is it. Open it like that. It has Mercedes-Benz badging over there. This is your crate, and then you lift it. So you can have this for you. Then there's a second one this side. Then if you are married, this could be for your wife or your kids. If you are single like me, it could be for your partner or your partners. Because this vehicle has the stigma that it's not a family car. It's a, yeah, I'm not gonna say the words. You're most probably thinking what I'm thinking. So that's with regards to it here at the back. And then what else do I need to show you? Yeah, that's with regards. Your spare wheel is not here, it's underneath the vehicle. I don't think it's a full-size spare wheel. I'm gonna check it now for you. I don't think it's a full-size spare. Yeah, it's not a full-size spare. It's the, like the biscuit. I call it a biscuit. The space saver spare wheel. Let's get into the interior because that's where there is a lot of updates, because I need to show you what Mercedes-Benz has done in terms of the interior. So let's hop inside. So the interior. The main changes are over here in front, but we're not gonna start there. We're gonna start at the back. If you've been in the previous generation V300, there's no difference here at the back. Honestly, there's no difference. This one has, so where I'm sitting, so these seats, these are the 2 captain chairs, they get heated and ventilated seats. So these seats are heated and ventilated. The driver and passenger seats are also heated and ventilated. You can have this configuration, like you can have a 2 at the back, then those seats as well get heated and ventilated. But this one is the one with the bench setup at the back. So it has the whole bench setup, so it's 3 people at the back. So this becomes a 7-seater, but you can have it as a 6-seater. And then space-wise, honestly, when the seats are facing forward, and this is something I really need to tell you guys about, when the seats are facing forward, in the V-Class, you have enough space. Like I actually have quite some decent space. I can still move forward. There's decent space for the people behind me. The problem comes when the seats are facing each other. When the seats are facing each other, that's when things are a bit tight. You can rotate these seats, you guys are wondering. You can rotate them. I personally prefer them like this. If I'm driving alone or with like 4 people, I prefer them like this. But if I load up a bit more people, like maybe 6 or whatever, then maybe I'd want them to look at each other, because you know it's a V-Class. You must look at each other. But when you want to rotate them, because these seats are heated and ventilated, there is, let me just quickly move the seat back. I want to show you something. There we go. So over here, you guys are wondering, there's this cable. This cable is for your power to your heated and ventilated seats. So you just open this side, unclip that, and then unclip the seat from the back, pick it up, turn it around, and then do the side. What you do on the left, you do on the right. I'm not gonna teach you guys maths. You guys did maths, right? What you do on the left, you do on the right. Same thing with this car. What you do on the left, you do it on the right. Then you get a 12-volt socket over here. You guys are wondering, do you get charging? 100%. Big upgrade as well. Well, I'm not sure if it's an upgrade. You have Type-C ports here. There's 2 Type-C ports over here. For this seat, also on that seat. So yeah, I like the fact that they're over there. The other thing is this. It has a sunroof. So I can control the sunroof by this button over here, or up front. As the driver, I also have a part where I can control it. So it's a glass roof separated by this. This is a pillar to hold on to hold the glass. And then you guys are wondering, does this open? Does that open? No, this doesn't open, but this opens. So just press again. Okay, it first tilts, and then you can have it open. So yeah, there we go. It opens. That's my biggest, not biggest, but one of my flaws with Mercedes-Benz sunroofs. They look good, but they don't open fully. This, for me, I would have wanted it to be somewhere here. Like, it must open. It's a sunroof. It must open. Then, yeah, as regards to that, then you guys are most probably wondering, what is this? This is a table. So you have this button. The table is also on the rails, so you can move the table forward and backwards. Currently where it is, press this button, that pops up. And then you work, you eat, you look luxurious, it's all good. If you don't want this one, if you feel like this is too much for you, you can move your seat forward. Okay. Move it forward, and then you can have this one. Then you have this one here. This one looks a bit more friendly. Like if I had a laptop here. Wait, let me see. Do I prefer that one? I prefer this one. Yeah, I prefer this one. So yeah, that's with regards to here at the back. Yeah, definitely this one. That's with regards to this car at the back. Let's go to the front, because that's where, oh, to close it, same process. Let's go to the front, because that's where the major updates of this vehicle is. One thing they didn't update, so this vehicle has a keyless entry. No, this car didn't have keyless entry and keyless start. What does that mean? To open the car, you need to go, to start the car, the previous one, you need to start on the left and turn. So they've upgraded, but on one department. It's keyless start, but it's not keyless entry. Like, so I still need to open the car. One of my biggest flaws, but let's get into the interior and then I'll show you the major update of the vehicle. So when you get into the interior of the vehicle, so let me just quickly adjust this seat. I'd moved it forward so that I can show you guys the back properly. So this car has memory seats. It has memory seat function 1, 2, and 3. Heated and ventilated seats for the driver and passenger. Same concept. Also has memory seats 1, 2, 3. Here, you guys are seeing the major update of this vehicle. It's over here. Like, this car looks quite good. But firstly, before I actually speak about this, see this light? This car is over 2 million rand. But why aren't these lights in LED? Why are they this halogen-ish lights? So one of the flaws of Mercedes. But yeah, moving on to the difference is the steering wheel. I stand to be corrected, right? This is not the AMG line of this vehicle. I don't think there is an AMG of this car currently in the country, hence the steering wheel, because an AMG steering wheel, the newer ones, like they have the split thing. I'm not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll try to find you a video or picture of what I'm speaking about. So there's still going to be some updates in an AMG line model if they do bring it, or they're gonna stick to this one. But you get this 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system which supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It has the same system that was on the previous V300 facelifted one. It's this, and this is the system that's found across all the new Mercedes Benzes, so I do like it. And then over here as well, I do like this feature as well, like the digital instrument cluster. Like, it's so customizable. Let me just start the vehicle so I can put that straight and then switch it off. Just give me a second, guys. So I just want to show you how customizable this part is. So I like it like this because attention to detail, right? So I like it when I'm driving like this because of the attention to detail. Attention to detail in terms of, you see now, the lights are on auto, it will switch off the lights. When I put the lights on, it will tell me that the lights are on. Like, I can see it there. If I bright, like dim bright, it will show there. It's dimming and brighting. Like, and it's instant. Like, attention to detail. If I go on the brake, it will show me I'm on the brake. Okay, I need to start the vehicle. If I reverse, cameras pop up, that pops up. Sorry. Okay, wait. It's because my doors are open. And that door's open. But yeah, when I'm in reverse, it'll show me I'm in reverse. Something I really do like. Whilst you're still there, you get a 360 view camera. In this vehicle, you 100% need it. And we'll come back to this. I just want to show you guys here. You 100% need it because you really need to see like what's around the vehicle. So it's showing red because my cameraman is sitting there and that video and that door's open, so it'll show red here. But there's the car. Yes, that is not silver, but what can you do? So I like that it helps when you're driving. It can show you the front, it can show you from the side, you can show the reverse camera, this side. So with the reverse camera, something that it shows you, see this red line is where you must stop for the vehicle. If you're planning on opening the boot, it'll show you over there. There's that yellow line. That's where you need to stop if you want to open the boot properly. So it shows you, because the boot of this car is quite long. So it'll show you that. So I do like that about the vehicle, like the attention to detail. So back to the digital instrument cluster. When I say it's customizable, so I'm currently on assistance. You can go to service. You click service, it will show you a lot. Like it will show you when the next service is due in 149 days. It will show me my AdBlue range. So I still have 4,000 Ks on the AdBlue. My range is over here, I have 257. Like it shows you so much slow. That's one part of it, right? So that's service. You guys saw assistance, is the one that I currently drive it in. And then you can have navigation, shows you like a whole navigation. So yeah, that's good. Also when you're driving and it has the augmented reality, if you have that spec where it shows you here where to turn. So it's quite a good feature. And then you have classic. I think this is the one that a lot of you guys might know. So this for me, it's too simple. So I don't drive it in classic. And then there's sport. So when you're driving, it's your rev counter here, right? So it'll be like this. And then as you accelerate, it goes red, 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 red. When you get to the red line, it flashes and then changes. Whew. I'm getting a bit distracted because there's a BMW over there. M3. Whew. V8. Sorry, I got distracted. But as I was saying here, it shows you your G-forces, your engine data, all the stuff, the kilowatts you're pushing. So it goes up to 180 because this car has 174 kilowatts, and then those are newton meters of torque. For me, I never drive it on sport in this car because there's honestly no need for you to drive this thing on sport. And then there's understated. Understated, it literally just shows you your speed where you are. So it won't show you where your 120, your 140 is until you get to 120, 140, then it will show you. And then on those side, it's your time. So we're currently shooting, it's 12 minutes to 11. Here's the short stick to show you that it's going to 11. They're showing you. So yeah, but back to how I like it, assistance. Then over here, simple, you have navigation as well. You can have your navigation over here. Everything is simple, your phone, radio, music, MBX. I think you guys know the system. Your comfort as well. So if I go into comfort, I just want to quickly show you. You can have your ambient lighting color. There's you can have it in one color. If you want the whole car to be one color, you can have it in one color. Then there's multicolor, so you can choose all around. I like Red Moon. So if you ever find yourself in a Mercedes-Benz that has ambient lighting, go for Red Moon. That's the one I like. And then moving on to down here, this is where your climate control systems are. For me, they're fine. Everything is here that you need. The only time you'll ever go in there is when you go into your menu and you want to switch on the rear. If you want the rear climate control on, but you can control front and rear. But the rear passengers also can control it themselves over here. So they can control it over here as well. So I think one side is the temperature, one side is the fan speed, so they have their own. So you can have the blowout at 6 at the back, but up front, no air conditioning. So that's with regards to the car over here. And then over here, where we're looking at now, there's these buttons for the doors. On the previous one, the buttons were over here, I remember. Now you have buttons over here. You have a touchpad to control that, your volume knob this side. Those dynamic just controls, like if you want it in manual, you want it in comfort, or you want the car in sport. There's never a need for you to have this car in sport. Manual, also never a need. Just keep the car in comfort. And then you have your 360 review camera over there. Then you have your vehicle button over there. You can have it in car wash mode, all those things. And then, yeah, that's what goes to the vehicle here. The one I'm in over here is open. So the disadvantage not a disadvantage, but it's a spec. The V300s I had last year and the year before is that over here, it's closed and has a fridge. So you can like have your hand like this over here. Unfortunately now, because this is not spec'd with that, my hand is here, and I'm not big or anything, but I'm trying to imagine someone that's significantly bigger than me or has a bigger arm than me. Those armrests might not be sufficient enough. But yeah, I think I've covered a whole lot of this vehicle in terms of the exterior and interior. Let's go for a drive and speak about how much the car costs. So when it comes to the drive of this vehicle, this car, honestly for me, is one of the vehicles that you see on the roads and you think, is this car quick? Is this car slow? Honestly, for me, this car is decent enough. It does give you the power. It is quite quick for the size of the vehicle. And also, there's never a point in time where you feel like you need more power. So this car is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, which produces 174 kilowatts and 550 newton meters of torque. And it's powered through a 9-speed automatic gearbox. For me, that's decent enough. It pulls away, gets the job done. And in terms of fuel efficiency, Mercedes-Benz claims 7.8 liters to the 100. I've been averaging around 8, 9. And I've currently done just over 500 kilometers, and I still have 257 odd kilometers of range. And if I go on the highway and I do cruise control 120, that range will keep going up. So the car is quite efficient. I do like it. When you are driving, the road imperfections, it is okay. When you're sitting in the back, I think that's where you'll feel a bit more uncomfortable in terms of the whole vehicle. So the best part to be sitting in this vehicle is the driver and passenger. Is I feel like it's more comfortable. At the back, you can feel that you're in something of that's like a ladder in terms of like it's quite long. So you do feel some imperfections. With this one as well, you do feel some screeching as well and creaks here and there. But overall, it's not something that would turn me away from buying the vehicle. So the overall drive of this vehicle is okay. I don't mind it. So we're at that important part of the video where I'm gonna speak about a recommendation. Would I recommend you to get this over? I'm not gonna speak about the cars you guys are thinking about because this isn't a league of its own. So things of like the Hyundai Staria, the Volkswagen T6, what am I missing? All those vehicles that you guys say they compete with this thing. I personally disagree. This is a class of its own, and I'll speak more about that why. But let's speak about the pricing of the vehicle. So this car, it starts on the Mercedes-Benz website from Mercedes-Benz South Africa. It starts from 2.2 million rand. And if you want it right now, you can head over to the Change Cars website. You'll find this vehicle. Some actually sold, and they've been selling them for 2.5 million rand. And the reason they've been selling them for 2.5 million rand is one of two things. One, if you go to Mercedes-Benz South Africa and order this vehicle, you're gonna wait because there's no stock. Like those cars are getting bought, they're getting sold, all the stuff. But if you go to the dealerships that are on the Change Cars website, you will see they sell them for 2.5. Reason being, they know that you can't get it at Mercedes-Benz South Africa right now, but you can get it from private dealers right now. So hence the markup. So pricing of this vehicle in and around 2.2 to let's just say 2.5, somewhere there. And if I take the 2.5 and you finance that over a period of 5 years to 60 months at an interest rate of 12.25%, if you're still listening, it was probably not the target market, because for me personally, I don't think you need to be buying this vehicle on a month-to-month. But if you are buying it on a month-to-month basis, you're looking at paying 55 to 56,000 rand a month. It's a lot of money, guys, to be leaving my account. Rather, I pay 2.5 once and I die. Every month for the next 5 years, 50,000 plus leaving my account. A lot of money. And you can get an insurance code of this vehicle in under 90 seconds through the Naked app. It's very, very simple. Just click on the Naked app. You don't need to speak to anyone on the phone. Then get your insurance code. Remember, click the link in the description box below to find your next insurance code. Simple as that. But when we move on to why I say this doesn't compete with the vehicles that I spoke about, is because for one, it's a whole million rand more than those vehicles. That's one. Two, for you to understand what I'm saying, you need to experience this vehicle. You need to be in it. You need to drive it. You need to see it. You need to feel it. Then you'll understand. Okay, you know what? I see where the millions are going. Like the small things. Like I want to show you the attention to detail when you put your brake, when you indicate, those type of things. The attention to detail, the sound system in the vehicle, the sunroof, all those things. Like when you put them up together, you then understand why it's expensive. I'm not saying I agree with the 2.2, but what I am saying is I, myself, would rather spend 2.2 million rand on a V300 than spend a million rand on a Staria, a Hyundai Staria or Volkswagen T6 because of the type of person I am. And this is where this vehicle comes into play. A T6, a Hyundai Staria, shuttle services. For family use, yes, there's people that want it for family use. I per se rather get this for family. And that's my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. You guys might disagree. You guys might say, Nicky, I'd rather get 2 Starias over one V300. That's okay. That's who you are. But who I am, if you're looking at getting a V-Class, that's one thing. If you're looking at getting a V-Class and you can afford it, buy it. Don't look anywhere else. If you're looking at getting a V-Class and you're looking at other things, you might not afford this vehicle. And I think that's where the problem starts. Once you start comparing this to everything else, then there's a problem. But from SwitchOff South Africa, I'm Nicky Nash as always, and thank you for joining me with the love of my life. If Nkosazana is watching, I'm sorry, but this is the love of my life. She was there before Nkosazana. Will she be there after Nkosazana? I don't think so. So Nkosazana, I love you more. But yeah, this is the love of my life. I'll see you guys in the next one in Park Harvest and change cars and all things motoring. If you're looking for insurance, click the link in the description box below. Naked will get you sorted. Then yeah, this was the Mercedes-Benz V300 exclusive, which costs 2.2 million rand review. Signing out.